And he told them, today we're going to come from hiding behind the fig leaves. Say fig leaves.
Fig leaves.
Dealing with the real you. Say the real you. The real you. Everybody needs to know the real you. Say the real you. We need to know who you are. Right? So we're going to come from the title of hiding behind the fig leaves. I know that picture on the left looked kind of spooky. You know, that man taking it off, but it's a message in that. He's wearing a mask smiling, but, you know, behind that mask, he don't look very happy. Then we got the man hiding in the bushes over here. And spiritually, that's where a lot of us are. But today, we are going to get delivered. Say delivered. Deliverance in the name of Yahushua. Hallelujah. So, and the thing about me, and I'm quite sure most people know, I mean, we could be in a series and going, and it could be good. One thing about me, if you go out, stop me, I'm going to stop. I don't care how good the series is. I don't care what's going on. Because if it's a word for this tribe, it's my duty to give it. It's my duty to do it. We have to get in the mindset that we are willing to go even though no one follows. No matter who stops, we will keep going. Remember, the definition of a true leader is not a person that leads and you know, they say a bad leader, if you don't have nobody following, he's just taking the walk. I don't agree with that statement. Because a true leader is willing to lead even if no one goes with him. That's what Mashiach was about. So we have to get on that time where we're willing to go. We're willing to do what the Muslims call to do no matter what happens. Say no matter what happens. I don't want you to think nothing happen. Ain't nothing crazy happening or nothing like that. But something is coming. And we have to be prepared. Say prepared. It's not just preparing by food and buying land and bringing our money together. We doing some of those things. We bringing our money together. We coming together. It's tight as a tribe. But individually, you have to know the Most High for yourself. Hallelujah. We are not going to treat you like a crackhead. I am not going to be your pusher. This is not going to be a dope house where you come here just to get it fixed. And then you leave here and you want to hide and you die down by Wednesday and Thursday and then it's over. We are going to do what the Most High has called us to do. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So, we're going to come from hiding behind the fig leaves. Dealing with the real you. Let's lay a foundation. Genesis chapter 3. I know some people are like, man, I came in to get something deep, man. This is going to be deep. This is deep for you. Say for you. This is for each individual person. Too many people hiding behind fig leaves. Those fig leaves, they're going to hurt you. Let's build. Genesis chapter 3. Start at verse 6. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise. She took up the fruit thereof and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did it. And the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were naked. Say naked. They knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves. Say fig leaves. They sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. And they heard the voice of Yahweh walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves. That goes to show you the Most High had a meeting time with Adam. He had a Moed set aside for Adam. He had an appointed time set aside for Adam. But Adam didn't show up. And they heard the voice of Yahweh, he walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam said, his wife, and Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence. Say the presence. From the presence of Yahweh Elohim amongst the trees of the garden. Psalms chapter 139. We laying the foundation. This is going to be a big house we got to build. Psalms 139, verses 7 through 11. Whither shall I go from thy ruach? Or whither shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. If I take wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead, and thy right hand shall hold. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be a light unto me. You cannot hide from God's presence. Hallelujah. Mark chapter 10, verses 17 through 22. Laying the foundation. And when he was going forth into the way, there came one woman and knelt to him and asked, Good master, what shall I do that I may inherit eternal life? And Yeshua said unto him, Why callest me good? There is none good but three. One. Say one. Now even Yeshua said he's one. He didn't say he's 3 in 1. He ain't trying to use the analogy to try to bring it to a 3-foot stool. He said it's only one. Say one. One good, and that is Yah. Say Yah. Thou knowest the commandments. So the rich young ruler just came to him and asked him, Hey, good master, what must I do to inherit the kingdom of Yah? So Mashiach got to tell him to do the sinner's prayer, right? Say no. He got to tell him how you can inherit the kingdom of Yah. He won't tell him, well, this is part of the way you can inherit the kingdom of Yah. For all the people that say the law is done away with. He said, Thou knowest the commandments. Do not commit adultery. Do not kill. Do not steal. Do not bear false witness. Defraud not. Honor thy father and thy mother. And he answered, here's the pride of the rich young ruler. And he answered and said unto him, Master, all of these I've kept from my youth. So you know, the rich young ruler, he tried to be a little sly little dude, you know, because he was rich, he had all of the money, you know. So he thought he could smooth talk Mashiach. But Mashiach was the smoothest person that ever walked this earth. You can't out smooth Mashiach. Come on. Pharisees come in all hype. You know what I'm saying? People are saying, just catch the first one. Oh, this dude, he's just too smooth. Right? So the rich young ruler thought he had Mashiach here. Verse 21 is key. Then Yahushua, beholding him, say beholding him. Beholding him, loved him. Say love him. Oh, that's going to be key. Mashiach beholding him, loved him, and said unto him, One thing that thou lackest, go thy way and sell whatsoever thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven. And come and take up your cross in the state and follow me. Say follow me. Follow me. And he was sad at the saying, and he went away grieved. for he had great possessions. 1 Thessalonians, we almost finished laying the foundation. 5, chapter 12, verse 13. Verses 12 to 13. And we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you. Say labor among you.
Labor among you.
We need to know those that labor among us. That's why the mass, they can't fly no more. The fig leaves, they can't fly no more. We got to know those that labor among us and are over you in Yah, and admonish you, and to esteem them very highly in love for their work's sake, and be at peace among yourselves. Let's get into it. First, let's deal with the presence of Yah. The word presence is Pamir. It is Hebrews Strong's number 6440, which means face. Say face.
Face.
It is very important for us to recognize and realize that we are always in the presence of the Most High. We are always in the face of the Most High. We just read in the book of Psalms, there is nowhere where you can hide from his presence. He said, if you make your bed in hell, he's there. If you grab wings in the morning and go to the depths of the sea, he's right there. There is no way you can hide from his presence. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 3. The eyes of Yahweh are in every place. Say every place. Beholding, and he's looking at the evil and the good. No matter what we do or where we go, Yah's presence is still there. And we have to respect Yah's presence more than we do man's presence. You have to respect Yah's presence better than you do man's presence. What you mean by that, Moray? So you ain't gonna cuss around me, but you'll cuss when you get in your car. Who's in your car with you? Say Yah. So you got more respect for me than you do the Most High. You respect man's presence more than you do the Most High's presence. Oh, now I'm not going to do this in front of the boss because this ain't, if I do this, the job, they take my job away from me. But secretly, you're doing that same thing, not understanding the Most High can snatch the job, your check, and everything away from you. But because we've been brought up in the search system, we have so much more respect for man than we do the Most High. You can't respect man more than you do Yah. So it's always important to be led by his Ruach and carry ourselves accordingly high by his laws and statutes and commandments in spirit and in truth, even when no one is watching. Because that's true worship. True worship is looking like the Most High when nobody ain't looking. Every form of creation gives the Most High true worship because it conforms to the image that it created it to be. I always say it. A tree gives the Most High true worship. Because all the tree is doing is waving its limbs, it's allowing the birds to sit on it, have a nest on it. It's giving the Most High true worship because that's what the Most High created it to be. A lion gives the Most High true worship because a lion does what a lion is supposed to do. We are the only form of creation that has a problem giving the Most High true worship. Say true worship. I know we think worship is only singing and you fall out, you bleeding, your nose snotting, and you get up, oh man, that brother's just worship. That could be a form of worship. I don't know about snot, but that could be a form of worship. But that's not true. Say true. That's not true worship. Because true worship is conforming to the image that the Most High created you to be. The true worshiper of LeBron James is the one that's at every Laker game. He's shouting LeBron, oh, LeBron, my man. He got front row seats every game. You go to his house, pictures of LeBron all over. That's not the true worshiper of LeBron. The true worshiper of LeBron is the one that had the LeBron jersey on with nobody around. They sleeping in LeBron jersey. They got LeBron flip-flops. They don't care who ain't looking. They know they like LeBron. The true worshiper of the Most High ain't the one that just come to every Shabbat service, sing, clap, greet everybody, Shabbat Shalom. The true worshiper of the Most High is the one that's looking like the Most High with nobody in around. He walking like the Most High. He talking, say talking. Oh, we got to clean up our speech. If we are going to be a light unto these nations, we have to clean up our speech. Can't be no bitter and sweet water on both in the same sermon. You got to make that decision. Oh yeah, but man, I don't need no pork. It's not what defiles, it's not what goes in the man that defiles you. It's what comes out of it that defiles you. Oh, that's too much for somebody. We're going to talk about it today. You can run, but you can't hide from His presence. That's the state sentence what's on everybody. You don't even realize. You won't realize by the time we get through this. So many people are running from His presence. But you will run. But you can't hide. Because He's everywhere. Say everywhere. Everywhere. Yah hates sin. Because it can cause you at times to run and hide like Adam and Eve from His presence instead of coming to Him to be restored. Yah hates sin because at times it can cause you to run and hide from Yah instead of coming to Him in His presence to be restored. That's why you see a person that lives in sin and ends up falling into sin, they will always try to isolate themselves or get by themselves or get out of the way. Not understanding that instead of running from the Most High, they should run to the Most High to get restored. Hallelujah. Sin makes you do the very opposite. Run what Yah wants you to do, which is come to Him. John chapter 3 verse 20. For everyone that doeth evil hated light. Say hated light. Neither cometh to the light lest his deeds be reproved. See, when you're sin, you don't like that light. Because it's comfortable in darkness. But right and wrong look the same when you're in darkness. 1 John chapter 2 verse 1. My little children, these things are right unto you, that ye sin not. Say sin not. Sin not. That ye sin not. So just because, like Paul said in Romans 6, just because we have this wonderful grace, so we continue on sinning, he said, God forbid. He said, I write unto you, children, that ye sin not. But if, say if. If is the biggest small word in the Bible. That means it's contingent upon something. So he said, if you sin. He didn't say when you sin. He said, if you sin. So that means you don't have to sin if you don't want to. Yeah, but we fall down and we get up. We fall down and we get up. What about now unto Him that is able to keep you from falling? And to present us faultless before the Father. What about that scripture? Alright. For a saint is just a sinner who no, a saint is not. A saint is a man that walks after the Most High. He holds on to the hand of the Most High so he can be able to keep them from fall. The only way you fall is when you let the hand of the Most High go. Oh, we talking here. What you talking about? Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. He said, "Come unto me, all ye that are labored and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Say rest. So sin shouldn't cause you to run away from the Most High. It should cause you to run to the Most High. Why? Because he said, one, you have an advocate. I didn't even finish reading that. He said you have an advocate with the Father if you sin, and that advocate ain't the Pope. That advocate is not the pastor. That advocate is not the Mormon. That advocate is Yeshua HaMashiach. He is the way, the only way, and ain't no other way around him. But he said, "Come to me, all ye are heavy laden and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn from me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light." But nah, man, this walk is hard, man. It's tough. No, it's not what the Bible says. The Bible says the way of a transgressor is hard. The way of a transgressor is hard. Not this walk, because he's perfect in our weakness. Are we going somewhere? As you know this, to not to run from the Most High, another thing we have to understand is that we can't try to save those that's running away from the Most High either. Instead of trying to take them in, we need to point them back to the Most High. Say, nah, in my house, I'm a discipliner, But boy, don't get my wife, my keys, no. And my door. When you get my wife going, everybody get to walk the dogs, kids, everything. If you get my wife to go, and I be back, I be just sitting back, sometimes I be on the bed, I'm like, oh boy, she about to explode. They don't even know. And they'll come in here and do something, and I just sit back and say, man, I don't even know what's about to happen. And my wife, she just calm and just get up, and they know, man, when mama, they were rather disciplined by me than to get mama to that point. But every time mama get to that point, somebody always come running. I say, nah, bro, don't come in here to me. Go back out there. Go get what you've been asking for. In the same manner, we can't try to save people from the Most High and the Most High's consequences. We have to let them be what it is. Perfect example of that is in Jonah. Say Jonah. Now we know the story of Jonah. Jonah chapter 1, the Most High told Jonah to go to the city of Tarsus, right? He said, go preach to them so they can repent and turn from their ways. Jonah was like, nah, I'm not about to do that. Most High, I love you, but nah, I'm not going. Instead, Jonah hops on a ship. Say a ship. You have to be careful who you let on your ship. Because the same judgment that falls on them is going to fall on you too. Because the Bible says that when he got on the ship, he was asleep. He was comfortable in going in the wrong direction. And the people that was taking him was comfortable with taking him in the wrong direction. But the Bible says that the Most High sent a storm. Say a storm. Then the Bible goes on to say that they begin to cast lots. So it's like, yo, listen, man. Somebody fighting against the Most High. This ain't no regular storm. I don't know what was going on. I don't know. Water bodies coming up as a tornado. It's like, yo, somebody on this ship is fighting with the Most High. Who is it? And Jonah was like, oh, yeah, that's good. Then it's like, all right, bro, you gotta get out. You got to go, bro. Because if I carry you to where the Most High don't want you to go, the same judgment that falls on you is going to fall on me too. So be careful who you let on your ship. Be careful who you let in your ear. Because the same judgment that comes on them, it will come on you too. I should have hooped that. I said, false identity. Fig leaves. I'm about to tell you to get on the piano. You know, they love it for a piece. They ain't gonna like this guy. I don't care. All I want is 3 views on it. Just 3. False identity. The fig leaves. When we choose to live in sin, when we choose to live, say live. We're not talking about if you make a mistake, if you fall, you stub your toe. No, we're talking about living in sin. The Bible says the soul that sinning is shall die. That means make a practice or continue on sinning. When you choose to live in sin, it always gives you a false identity that will cause you to cover up the true identity that Yah gave you when He made you His new creation. You say that again. When you choose to live in sin, it will always give us up. It will always give you a false identity that will cause you to cover up the true identity that Yah gave us when He made us a new creation. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and 17, it says, therefore, if any man be in Mashiach, he is a new creation. Say a new creation. All things have passed away, and behold, say behold. Behold means look. That means I should be able to see that all things are now new. And if you go to the next verse, it says, and all things are of Yah. So everything that became new is supposed to be of Yah. That don't mean you become a new creation and you find new ways to sin. No, everything's supposed to be new. Everything that's new is of Yah. But it's a formula in the scripture. And you have to follow the whole formula in order to get what it's saying. In order for it to be effective in your life. There's no way in the world I am too, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not too big on cooking. Yes, I know I'm losing weight my right by the time. And I'm waiting for it to get, I'm just telling people I'm fasting, that's all. So I'm just going to fast for 2 weeks. No, I ain't fasting. But I don't know that much about cooking, but I know if the directions on the cake, in order to fix the cake, is on the back of the box. If the cake is telling me to put eggs in there, and I decide to skip the eggs, the cake ain't going to come out right. If I don't follow the formula, I'm not going to get the product. Say the product. So the formula in 2 Corinthians 5 and 17 is that therefore, if any man be in Mashiach, first, he's a new creation. Second, then all things are going to pass away. Third, and then all things are going to become new. But you can't be in Mashiach and then all things pass away if all things haven't become new. And you can't be in Christ if all things become new if all things have not passed away. And all things can become new, or all things can pass away and all things become new if you're not first in Mashiach. It is a formula. Say a formula. But because of sin, this new creation that the Most High has given us, this identity in Mashiach that He has given us, because of sin, we try to cover it up. We try to cover up the true identity that the Messiah has given us, or that Yah has given us, with fig leaves. Genesis chapter 3. Before the fall, Adam and Eve carried the true image. Say the true image. The true image of Yah until they sin. They realize their nakedness because they recognize that something had been changed about their image. When they realized they no longer carry Yah's image because of sin, they ran and hid and put on fig leaves to give themselves a false identity. So they messed up. Say, yo, got a good idea. Let's go put these fig leaves on and let's go run and hide. But you can run, but you can't hide from the Most High's presence. So why did they do that? They did it because of sin. Say sin. That's what we dealing with today. Sin. Because if it's sin in the camp, we got to deal with it. Hallelujah. No, tell y'all, ain't no Moses over here. This Joshua. Achan, everything is going down. He's going to kill you. You know what I'm saying? But we taking everything out. Why? Because we know the battles out there. Hallelujah. And that's one thing the Most High told me. When you start seeing yourself losing the battles, what battles? You start coming in, people sick. They can't get healed. You start, people can't deliver. It's because it's sin in the camp. Why? Because sin, they felt like they had to create a false covering, a false image, or they had to pretend to be someone and something that they wasn't to cover up the original image that the Most High has given. Fig leaves, say fig leaves. As we walk in covenant with the Most High, we have to make sure we are not wearing fig leaves or false identity. I know you're asking, well, what world is fig leaf? You're going to figure it out, don't worry. But get this in your head. As we walk in this covenant, it's cool to have all the knowledge, all wisdom. But if you don't got a relationship and obedience, all that stuff is in vain. I talk to Bruce from camps. I don't hang with them, but we talk here and there. I mean, they got knowledge beyond knowledge. They ain't got no ruach. I'm telling them that too. I mean, I'm not just telling you. Say, man, bro, that's deep. But you ain't got no ruach with that. What you gonna do when your wife gets sick? Can you lay hands on her and she be healed? Well, brother, that time is done. Okay. So don't be crying out to the Most High if something happened if that time is done. Are we wearing fig leaves? Are we wearing a false identity? The first step in identifying fig leaves is identifying the fig leaves is the first step is identifying the fig leaves. After you identify the fig leaves, the next step is removing them. Say removing. Because it's good to identify, we got to identify what they are. But after you identify it, it's up to you to remove them. It's not up to me. It's up to you. Anything that you use to cover or mask the sin or hurt in your life is considered fig leaves. We say that again. We're going to go into it. Anything that you use to cover the sin or hurt in your life is considered fig leaves. Why? Because you're covering that up. You're masking it. You're not dealing with it, so you put a mask on. What are fig leaves? Titles, positions, talents, unforgiveness. Anything that you are using to cover up the sin or the hurt in your life. So what do you mean by that? Some people want titles and positions because they don't want people to see the real them. So they hide behind the title or position to mask who they really are. And because they use that title or position to mask who they are, no one can ever deal with the real them because they're hiding behind it. Well, nah, man, I'm I'm the head of security. I'm the more. I'm the choir director. I'm the praise and worship leader. I'm the greeter. I deal with the youth. Yeah, but who are you? I'm the more. I told you. I'm the choir director. I'm the youth leader. No. Who are you? Instead of dealing with the sin and hurt, you cover it with titles and positions, and it becomes the new me. So they can't see the real me. Oh man, I know I'm sorry. Yeah, you're good. So this position, this unforgiveness is an impardonable sin. We talk about blasphemy of the Holy Spirit of the Ruach, but unforgiveness is an impardonable sin. Because he said, I will not forgive you if you don't forgive. So as long as you stay in that sin, you cannot be forgiven. The person that you don't forgive controls you. They control where you go. Because if they here, I ain't going. They control how you feel. Because you could be talking loud, yeah, man, you know, man, it was good, man, yeah. And the brother come in. That's right. What you doing here, man? The person that you don't forgive controls you. That's why unforgiveness is like drinking poison and waiting for someone else to die. It only affects you. But unforgiveness is used as big leads also. Because people use that to cover up who they really are. Dad, I left you, man. You spoke with your father. Yeah, no, I didn't speak to him, but I know he left me, but I don't care. I'm over that. So, I ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? But last time you talked to him, man, it's been years, but I'm good. I ain't got nothing to do with it, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing. Unforgiveness. You got to deal with past hurt. You got to deal with past pain. Because hurt people hurt people. Oh, I know we wanted a Hebrew, break down history, go into the theology and see who the Antichrist is. But this is for your soul. If we don't get this right, none of that other stuff matters. The Most High is requiring us to get this right. He said, he told the wicked man, he said, this day your soul is required. What you gonna do with that? You keep covering and using fig leaf for so long. You start to believe that it's who you are, and it becomes part of you. So you wear this mask for so long, you can't even separate yourself from this mask. Even as I speak, some didn't even know they were wearing the mask until I spoke. That's because that thing has become a part of you. And that thing is going to destroy you if you don't get rid of it. The thing you don't master will destroy you. Ask Samson. Samson was a strong man. The Philistines didn't kill him. What killed Samson was his flesh. He didn't know how to master that. He could go out and kill thousands and thousands of the enemy, but he couldn't master his flesh. So he couldn't master, ended up killing him. Because he kept laying his head in the Delilah's lap. So the mask, the fig leaves that many have been wearing, they've been wearing it for so long, it's become part of their very nature, that they can't even separate the real them from the fake them. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 18. He that covereth his sins shall not prosper, But whosoever confesseth and forsaketh, them shall have mercy. As long as we choose to cover these things up, you will not prosper. I don't care how many times you run around talking about a breakthrough, you know, that baloney Christian harvest season, you know, triple for your nickel, holler for your dollar, you know, crying for your dime, all that rhyming foolishness. It ain't gonna work if you don't deal with the sin that you're in. See, this sin ain't just unforgiveness. The sin can be anything. It can be gossip. Say gossip. Gossip. Oh yeah, we talk about that in the Hebrew faith. Gossip. You won't do it around certain people, but you'll do it in the presence of Elohim. The Most High is bringing judgment. Yah is calling the real you. Say the real you. Real you. Not the fake you. Not the one you're using to cover up. He wants you. Say you. He wants you. Not the fake you. Not the one that you're using to cover up. He wants you. Genesis chapter 3. Adam, he came to Adam, right? Adam sinned. Most High walked in the cool of the day. Even the Most High was cool, right? Just walking in the cool of the day. And now, where is this man that I created? Now we know no one can hide from the Most High. So don't think in that aspect that he's looking for him like he can't find him. He knew who he was. The problem is he didn't recognize him. Why? Because he had on fig leaves. So he looking for him. Come on, baby. Let's do that. Yo, Adam. Adam sitting there cowering behind the tree. Adam, what's up, bro? We had our meeting time. We met. Oh, nah, man, I hid myself because I was naked. What? Bro, who told you was naked? And what do you have on? Before he even went through that, he said, who is this guy? Adam, I'm right here. No. Where's the man that I created? Where's the man that walked in my image? Where is the man that spent time with me? I'm looking for that Adam. Adam was standing right there the whole time, but the Most High does not recognize him. Because he's no longer carrying the image of the Most High. See, that's why homosexuality is so dangerous. Because once you get in that sin, and lesbianism, say lesbianism. Oh yeah, we in that too. We not, ain't no rules over here that we disagree with homosexuality, but that, you know, we cool with that. That's how. No, it's sin. Say sin. Sin. The reason why the Most High calls that sin as an abomination, because it changes the very image of the man. And you gotta know how important the image of the man is in this earth. The image of the man is important because the image of the man brings glory to the Most High. Paul said the glory of man is Yah. The glory of woman is man. So wherever you was taken from, that's where your glory is. Hallelujah. So the reason why homosexuality is such an abomination, because the Most High knows if men no longer carry my image, then I cannot reflect down here on earth. And lesbianism would be that all the time high if men didn't fall into it. Some people ask, man, it seems like the Most High is not using it. Man, I'm praying, man. I've been seeking him, man. I'm trying to figure out where you want me, where he at. Because I began to pray and ask the Most High throughout this week, man, Most High, what do you want? people at? Where do you want them? Like, I need to figure out, like, we grown, we got to figure out where to put people. Then he said, put who? He said, what you mean who? The people. He said, some of them I don't even recognize. He doesn't recognize you because you've been wearing a mask. He can't use you and call you if he does not recognize you. The reason why Yah is not sent to use you is because he does not recognize who you are. But we have to remove the fig leaves. Say remove the fig leaves. See, we've identified what the fig leaves are, what they could be. It's not just those things. It's not just titles, positions. It could be your job. It could be anything you're using to mask over the secret sin that you have in your life. And if you don't deal with that sin, the Most High will never expose you openly until he dealt with you privately. Some of us, he's been dealing with us privately about certain things, about secret sins, about unforgiveness, about past hurts. You got to get past that. You can't move forward with that because hurt people is going to hurt. You'll end up hurting someone now. You can't move forward with this sin because I can't use you like I want to because this sin is going to cause a tarnish in your life. And he can't do it as long as you're hiding behind that thing. Accountability. Say accountability. I know a lot of this sound like because I didn't know the Most High was bringing me to this, but I've been talking about this for the last few weeks. About accountability. About we had now some of y'all don't know, but we had a prophetess in the city. And she be on point. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yeah. Well, who is it? No, we ain't gonna tell you all that because you gonna be going, hey, no, it's not like that. And the thing is, she don't even want to be known. That's the heart of a true prophet. It's not about me. I just want to give you a word that the Most High gave, and then I want to just step back. You got to do whatever the Most High's called you to do. We have males that operate in prophetic. You don't even know who, but 99.9% of the things that they came and told me have come to pass. And they haven't even mastered it like this, like the Most High's growing in it, but the things they come in with. I'm going to pray and say, Most High, is this so? And then boom, day later, week later, boom, this is what it is. The Most High has a mantle upon Houston Rebirth. But you can't treat this like a social gathering. You can't treat this like you come together and you just trying to have fun and chill. This is the wrong place for you. We are here to do kingdom business. Say kingdom business. We are looking to grow in the Most High. We are looking to go forward in the Most High and do whatever the Most High has called us to do. No matter who like it, you can get in, get out, or get ran over. Because we're not going to pull no dead weight. We're not talking about growth. If you take your time to grow, you take your time and grow. But as far as living holy, that's what we're going to be about. Hallelujah? Hallelujah. So if this, if you thinking now, something come in, just come in and relax and chill, this is the wrong place to do it. Because I got to give an account for all your souls. Most High, hey, you knew this person was in. You knew he or she was in. Why did you say, well, Most High, I didn't want to, we were just starting. No. Not me. We're going to deal with it. We're going to take the mask off. So what's going to happen? The Most High will give you an opportunity to take it off. And then if you don't take it off, he's going to rip it off. And you got to understand the exposure is not to embarrass you. It's to help you. Because he may expose you on a small scale, think the Most High didn't expose you on a large scale. Hallelujah? Hallelujah. So deal with whatever it is secretly before he exposes it open. Oh, read somebody mail today, boy. It's very hard to hold that person accountable when they don't know who they are. And I ain't talking about he prayed, we know who we are. Okay, yeah, we know who we are, we know the Hebrews, but we talking about who are you in the Most High? Yeah, we gotta know who we are. Okay, yeah, we know who we are. We passed that. But that ain't the most important thing. That's not gonna get you in the kingdom. Because we went into slavery knowing who we were. But the problem is we had no ruach. It wasn't following the laws, statutes, and commandments. Therefore, we went into slavery, knowing who we were. But who are you in the Most High? What has he called you to do? Are you sitting on the talent that he gave you to do? He said, you wicked and slothful servant, you could have put my money in a bank, but you chose to sit on it. Cast him out with the weeping and gnashing of teeth. All because he was wicked and slothful. The reason why it's very hard to hold a person accountable when they don't know who they are. The reason why they don't know who they are is because they use the big leaves, the title, the unforgiveness, as a covering for so long, they believe that's their true identity. Genesis chapter 3. The Most High asked Adam. As soon as they messed up, who the first person he went to? Went to Adam. We know he took the fruit first, right? We know, he took the fruit, and like I say, the serpent recognized. I don't know how long the serpent was in the garden. It doesn't say how long he was in the garden with Adam before Eve was created. But I'm quite sure the serpent tried Adam. But Adam knew the word. He's like, nah, bro, watch out. Matter of fact, I named you. Don't come at me like that. Take rocks, man. I ain't you. You know what I'm saying? But when the serpent seen the Most High create the woman, and he seen how excited Adam got, but you gotta think about it. Adam is naming all these animals by twos, man, a female. Hey, you dog, you this, you that. And he's seeing the animals as a companion. He was like, man, I need one of those. The Most High said it's not good for man to be alone. So he created. He took woman out of man, boom, created her. Adam like, yo, flesh of my flesh, blood. Now he didn't, don't think, see, don't get on that Greek gay stuff. He wasn't like, wow, flesh of my flesh, blood. No, he's like, man, flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. Hallelujah. This is a beautiful form of creation that you give it people. Woo! He was excited. You don't think Adam was excited? I know. Jerry Brown said some man's work, but he said it wouldn't be nothing. But out of what old company somebody back back. But he was excited. So the serpent recognized that. He said, oh, this is how I can get her. If I can get her, she can get him. So the serpent went to the woman, tempted her, and she ended up passing the fruit to Adam. Adam messed up because he allowed the woman to leave. I'm here for all the independent women, all my men. Your husband's supposed to leave. Hallelujah. 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 Okay. I know the men say hallelujah. Some women, well, I don't know. If you don't do that, you're out of order. Say out of order. Oh, okay. See, I have to talk about the men, how they're supposed to treat their wives, but women, you have to support your husband. Because women have a power that they know, I know, some men know. They have the power to make you feel like you're in control, you ain't really in control. Look, some women like that. husband looking like. They got the power to do that. They can make you feel like you're gonna run through a brick wall when you can't even run through paper. Say, you can do it. You look like a goof. I hear it. You can do it. Go out there and run through that brick wall. He come out with a knot on his head. And you just, don't worry, baby. That wall, they built it too tight. Don't worry. But they have that power to do that. They have the power of influence. They do. But it's important for the man to lead. Why? Because that's how sin came in. When Adam got out of place, he allowed his right to lead him. Because what happened? As soon as the Most High approached all of them, he put it back in order. He said, okay, woman, now your desire is going to be of your husband. Because your desire was to lead and want to be in front. Oh boy, I'm touching it. That's what the Bible says. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's unity. And no man, we don't treat our wives like slaves. We love our women. If you do, women, if your husband got a problem with his hands, let us know. Us ox know. We will come to your house and move some furniture away. Hallelujah. Ever. Say ever. And when you don't put your hands on your husband, either. You don't go hit him just because you know he ain't going to hit you back. If you might take a switch now. I ain't condoning it, but don't get by. But it's important for the order to be in place. Why? So the household can be led the right way. Hallelujah. So Most High comes to them. The first person he approaches is Adam. He says, so yo, Adam, what's up? What happened? What did Adam do? Man, shoot. Man, I don't know why you created her. Because she created come on, Moses. You know I've been chilling the whole time. This serpent, okay? She gonna give me a proof. That's how he was. I know the Bible says he was like, no, Adam was a black man. He trying to explain the Most High. Now you know I've been chilling the whole time before you created this woman. Am I right?
See what that hat was.
Most High like, alright. But I'm just saying, I've been chilling. I ain't been doing nothing. I've been naming the animals. I've been taking care of the garden. Man, I've been looking at the sky you created. Man, I was doing good. But this woman you gave me, man, Most High. So Most High don't even respond to that. You say, okay, you acting effeminate. That's what that's called, man. When we want to push the blame on our wife, when we don't want to take care of business like a man, when we don't want to stand for our family, that's called effeminacy. So what happened? You know, once I just got here, now, you know, I came here to be submissive. I did not know what was going on. I was not there when you gave that word to him. So I didn't know what. He didn't even tell me. You know, he didn't even tell me. I didn't even know. But when this serpent gave it to me. It's more serpent walk than it is Adam's fault. Most High looks, wow. Then he turns to the beast, corrects the beast, and the beast doesn't even pass the blame. The beast takes responsibility. Why is it that the creation that created this image couldn't take the responsibility, but a beast could? The beast, you know, serpent was like, yeah, it's me. Because he knew I had to take the image of the Most High out of this world so I could become the God of this world. Because if I could take the image away from man, I could make him feminine and change things and make the woman masculine and call her to lead, then the order of the Most High will be out of the earth. That's all I want. I was successful. Do what you have to do with me. But accountability, say accountability. It's hard to hold someone accountable when they don't know who they are. They'll pass the blame. Yo, bro, you gotta forgive your father. You gotta forgive your mother. Yeah, man, but what they did, man, how you treated my brother better. Bruh, you gotta forgive. When they're hiding behind that mask on the big leagues, it's hard to hold a person accountable when they're not walking in the true identity. They have been living behind the big leagues for so long that when someone speaks to the real person behind the big leagues, they reject it because they don't even believe that real person exists anymore. Why? Because these big leagues, this title, this unforgiveness, this mask that I've been wearing, it's become me. So the me that you're talking to is not even here no more. Because this is the real me. But no, I want to talk to you. Where is the man that I created? Where's the man that I put in the garden? Where's the man that I gave him my image? Where's the man that used to pray, used to spend time with me? Where is the just that used to fast for 20 days? Where is he? I'm right here, bro. No, I'm looking for the just that used to spend time with me. Used to hang with me. Used to read his word. I'm right here, Most High. But he doesn't recognize you because of the mask that you've been made. Mark chapter 10, verses 17 and 22. Let's go to it real quick.
Can you say that again?
Mark chapter 10, verses 17 through 22. We're going to read, we're going to deal with this. This is important. We're going to start at, we'll read the whole thing. When he was going forth in the way they came running, I'm trying to listen to this, a meal to. And he asked him, good master, what shall I do in the air of the kingdom of life? Yeshua said to him, what calls me good? There's none good but one, and that's Yah. Thou knowest the commandments, thou shalt not. Do not commit adultery, do not kill, do not steal, do not bear false witness, defraud not, honor thy father and mother. And he answered and said unto him, Master, all these I've observed from my youth. This is the key verse right here. The Bible says in Yeshua, beholding him, or looking at him, looking past the riches. He looked past who people seen him as. He looked past the rich dude that was smooth. Bible said him beholding the rich young ruler loved him. See, the Most High went past the layers of this rich young ruler. That's why he really walked away sorrowful. Because nobody ever dealt with the true him. Everybody only knew the rich young ruler, what I had, the riches, the fame, the women. But Mashiach looked past all that and seen him, behold him, and loved him. And he said, you lack this one thing. You kept the commandments, okay, but you lack one thing. Oh yeah, what's that? It's the mask you wear. It's the big leaves you carry. Go sell all that. Give it away. And then take up your stake and follow me. But the Bible says he went away grieved, for he had great possessions. He went away grieved because he could not take off that mask. I can't let this go. This is who I am. This is what they know me for. If I let this go, nobody's going to want to pay me attention. If I let this go, I'm not going to be somebody within the assembly. If I let this position go, they're not going to love me like they love me. The big leaves they used to cover, he used to cover who he really was until he ran into a person that dealt with the true him. But it's hard to hold someone accountable when they don't even know who the real them are. We're going to wrap this up. Luke chapter 9, verse 23. This coincides as a precept to the rich young ruler. And he said unto them, all. Or did he say to some?
All.
Said all. Said if any man will come after me, let him deny himself. Say deny himself. Deny himself and then take up his cross or stake daily. Say daily. Daily. And follow me. You paint your picture real quick. So this represents the state. The first attribute you have to have in order to follow Mashiach is what? Self-denial. Say self-denial.
Self-denial.
You got to be willing to give up self if you don't follow him. You got to be willing to sacrifice. Say sacrifice. Sacrifice. He said, if any man desires or want to or have an urge to come after me, the first thing he got to do is deny who he is. Because I'm going to give him identity. He got to deny that old man so I can make him a new creation. So that's the first attribute he has to have if he wants to follow. So after he followed me, after he denies himself, then he must take, this is going to be a representation of the state. He must take up his stake and follow. Now he didn't just say take up his stake, but he said, follow. Do what I did to the stake that I had. So the Mashiach didn't just go pick up his stake and was like, yo, so you gotta crucify me on this? I bet. Nah, what did Mashiach have to do? Anybody? He had to carry it with him to the place where he was crucified. So Mashiach saying, if any man desires to come after me, he got to first deny himself. Once he denies himself, then he's going to take up this cross or the stake. And he's going to follow him. He's going to do what I did, where I carried my stake to a point of killing self. See, this situation, okay, so what is your stake? Let's deal with that. Your stake, see, sometimes we get upset or we get bothered when we go through trials and situations, not understanding that everything works together for the good for those that are called according to his purpose, right? So, in other words, this thing is tailor fit for you to beat it, because the enemy can't give you nothing that you can't beat, because he promised he'll never put more on you than you can bear. Hallelujah? Hallelujah. So whatever storm or trial you're going through is for a reason. It's tailor fit for you. Why? Because this is your stake that you have to carry. So this situation, you're like, man, Most High, man, this situation is crazy. He said it don't matter. Deny yourself, now pick it up and follow him. So you're picking up, you're following the Most High, or you're following Mashiach. He wants you to take it to a certain point in your life. Right. But why I carry this? He's giving you the strength to carry. But why? Because the stake is used to kill self. You have to understand the reason why we go through trials, we go through suffering, is for self-denial. There is something the Most High wants to kill in you, and the only way you can do it is by using that stake, using that situation, using that circumstance. But he don't want you to just look at it, he wants you to pick it up and carry it. And when the Mashiach got to the place of his crucifixion, he set it up. Not only did he set it up, he embraced it. Oh. He embraced the very thing that he was going to be crucified on. Why? Because he knew that his sufferings was going to bring the Most High glory. So we got to understand that when we carry things and carry our stake, we're carrying it to a certain place. Why? Because there's something in us that the Most High wants to kill. It's something in us that needs to die. That's why Paul said, I buffet my body daily. I crucify myself daily. That's why he said, if any man deny himself, he must take up his stake just today. Daily. Every day, and follow him. Why? Because you're carrying it to a certain point. Because there's something in you that got to die. You have to figure out what it is. Most High, I'm going through this situation. There's something in you. The Most High wants to kill you. Because he's been dealing with you with it for so long. So he's trying other avenues before he exposes you. And it don't even necessarily have to be sin. You be having money problems. Most High said, I need you to learn how to be a good steward of what you have. It could be money problem. The Most High trying to show you, listen, money is not your main source. I am. That is a resource. But whenever you got to carry your stake, to carry it to that point. Whenever in Bible days, whenever you see a man carrying a stake, they knew that was a dead man walking. They knew that man was never coming back. They knew that man that's carrying that, he's going to be going forever. So it's a reason why he wants you. Because that party that needs to die, you need to crucify it. And then you realize this is the reason why I've been carrying this. But as long as you can't deal with the real you can't crucify that party. Because you're hiding behind masks and fig leaves. It's time, Israel. It's time for us to get serious. Yo, we all getting serious, man. We coming together. That's cool. I love it. I mean, man, I love what we doing here. We coming together. We a family. We a unit. But how's your prayer life? How your fasting time? What are you doing when no one is looking? Are you watching pornography? You reading books you're supposed to be looking? Who's the people that you got to separate from? Are you the same person here that you are at your job? What part of you needs to die in order for you to get where the Most High wants to take you? It's time. It's time to deal with self. Because whatever you don't master will become your master. Whatever you don't destroy will kill you. And when I say kill you, it's not just physically, but it's spiritual. See, we don't want to deal with this part of the walk because we think it's church. It's cool to talk about history and where we're from, but it comes to a point where we got to speak into your soul. And we got to deal with what we got to deal with. It's time to do spiritual inventory. Let this day be a different day. Because tomorrow he promised. There will be swift judgment in this place. Why? Because of the mantle that's on this place. There will be swift judgment for me because of the mantle that's on this place. I'm not telling you nothing I ain't doing. And don't even think for a second the Most High just gave me this message and did not deal with me. There's another level I have to go in. That I thought, man, I'm good. I'm where I'm at. You say, no. You're too comfortable. You gotta go higher. It's time, Israel. Time out for all the games. Time out from choosing where you want to be. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be on Shabbat this day, but I'm doing what I want to do on this day. Time is out for all that. If you don't deal with the Most High has been dealing with you privately, He's going to expose you openly. And it's going to be layers to it. It may not be on the scale of this sin. He may expose you in front of your wife, your kids. And if you still don't deal with it, it's going to get on a larger and larger and larger scale. Because the little east levels the whole long.
Yeah.
When the Most High gave me these messages, the things He showed me, it broke me down. I went weeping before. The things that's coming, if we not ready, woe unto you. But you've been warned. Take off the mask. Take off the fig leaves. Let the Most High give you a cover. Let Him give you identity. And then the thing they go into was after Adam and Eve, after the Most High addressed them in their issue, they didn't keep the fig leaves on. He gave them a cover. He had to shed some blood because there is, without the shedding of blood, there is no remission of sin. But He used that animal's blood or that animal's coat to cover it. And in the same manner, He does Mashiach like that. Come to Him, all who's heavy and laden burden. He'll give you rest for your soul. He shed His blood for the remission of your sin. He shed it. And if you accept it, He'll give you a cover. He'll give you identity. Because if any man be in Mashiach, he is a new creation. All things have passed away. And behold, all things, say all things. All things are becoming new.
Yeah.
It's time. It's time to deal with your personal issues. We're not here to tell you to call them out now. You got to deal with it yourself. Because where we're going, everybody came low. I said it two weeks ago. I'm saying the last 3 weeks. And when the Most High showed me this, we can understand why He had me just doing it and saying it. We even went in prayer. Intercessors, they know. Intercessors, we went in prayer over the week. And I was like, listen, such and such, we need the case, we need to pray. Within 5 minutes, the thing was exposed. And that was just more confirmation. Most I said, that's how swift. Just as swift as I answer your prayers, how swift I'm going to bring judgment. You got to walk in holiness. Because Israel, you are the light to the world. Then you take a light and hide it under a bushel. And then you set it on the stand so it like the whole house. But some of our lights are tainted. Because of what we're doing. Because of who we are when we leave it. Because of things we're saying. I'm telling you. rules will start dropping dead. If they keep using profanity by preaching the word. I'm telling you, Most High's not pleased with that. You don't take something vulgar and then use his name in the same sentence. Clean up your speech so the Most High can clean up your diet, but he can't clean up his speech. No. You're not utilizing him fully to his capacity. If he can deliver you from that, he can deliver you from this. At the men's meeting, we just had a discussion, and IQ came up. And he made statements all on it. And it was a hard saying, y'all. But I love that brother for coming out and saying what he said. Because we need more accountability like that. And he stood before me and said, man, that was wrong. It shouldn't have did that. And I said, man, we apologize, man. But that's what it's going to take. It's going to take somebody not being silent and saying, listen, this is right, this is wrong. Ain't no gray area. Right is right, wrong is wrong. See, that's too much for somebody. Some people come over to this walk just to chill and relax. But you got to do that also. Because over here, my job, my purpose, my position, my vision is to get you all to the promised land. By any means necessary. If I gotta hurt you to get you there, I'm gonna do that. You can thank me later. Always use an example. If a bad truck was coming down the road at 100 miles an hour, and I come and I push you out of the way, and in the midst of me pushing you out of the way, I break your arm. You gonna be mad I broke your arm, or you gonna be happy I saved your life? But so many people so focused on the broke arm. You pushed me too hard. You broke my arm. But then I realized the big Mack truck that just drove by. I am going to have to hurt you sometimes in order to help you. You are going to have to hurt me sometimes in order to help me. The Bible says, wounds of a friend is more better than kisses from the enemy. I wouldn't be doing you right if I didn't share this with you. If I didn't give you the word the Most High gave me to give you. It's time, Rebirth. You're awesome. How great is your name? How great is your name, God? Oh, y'all, forgive us. Forgive us of the wrong. Forgive us for hiding behind the fake news, y'all. Some of us didn't recognize we had masks, we had coverings on. But y'all, now that you've exposed it, this is one level of exposure. Because you've been talking to some of us about layers. Most times I want to deal with the real you. I'm tired of talking to this fake person. That's not who I created. That's not who I called. That's not who I brought out. Y'all restore us back to where you want us to be. Restore us to the place where you want us. Help us to walk in power and fortitude. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach. Father, now we pray for all those that have been hurt, whether by friend, family, whether by loved ones, in any area of their life. The enemy has used that as a stronghold. And some of us have been, we seem like we can't move forward from that point in our lives. But God, by the power and the blood of Yahushua HaMashiach, we speak power, deliverance, in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach. That young girl, the girl, the woman, the boy, the man, they will not be what the enemy is designed them to be. They will not be a statistic. They will be someone They are kings, they are queens, they are royalty. Help them to realize their worth, Yah. Doesn't matter how many wrinkles is in a $100 bill, the value is still the same. Help them to realize their value, Yah. Help them to get past that hurt, that pain. Father, Yah, I pray that you allow us to deal with the secret things, the secret sins, so that you may use us in the avenue and the place where you want to use us. Yah, who will take away the friends that's no good, the family that's no good, Yah. Separate us, Yah. Sanctify us, Yah. Help us to continue to ask the question, who sent you? And everybody under the sound of my voice, Yah, I speak deliverance. I speak peace. I speak shalom into the world. And Yah, I pray that you be glorified. Allow someone to be changed, delivered. And let it not be a little fix. But Yah, let they leave, you go home and change some things. Friends are changed. Places are changed. People, the nouns will change. So that they can start setting the right atmosphere in their life, so the right things can start growing. I pray, Yah, that you expose to them every stronghold in their life. A stronghold is worse than oppression, because a stronghold is something that's hidden that you can't even see. But the way you defeat the enemy is by exposing the enemy. So Lord, we're not opening the door, we're taking the hinges off the door. Open their heart, open their mind, God. Go back to the place where they were hurt. A lot of people are suffering from arrested development, where they're growing. Their age is, they're 40, but they're stuck at the age of 13 because of what happened to them. And they don't know how to deal with it. But right now, in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, I pray that the power of the Ruach fills them. It replaces that hurt, that pain. Father God, delivers them from that sin, so they may go forward and forward to you. And God, we thank you. We thank you for everything you're doing, everything you've done, everything you're going to do. And God, we give you all glory. We give you all honor and all praise. We say, Torah Mubaya. Torah Mubaya. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.